Hello, dear children. How are you all? I welcome you to today's session. Students, I promise that today's session is as bright and as colorful as you see the flowers and balloons right before you. So, are you ready? All right. So, children, we are going to learn today about picture composition. Wow! The pictures are always a source of happiness, fun, and excitement for us, isn't it? And we are always eager to describe the pictures. Yes? So, I thought let us learn more about picture composition. So, let us begin. Children, before we focus on a picture composition, we should actually know that why writers write. Yes, why do they write? Children, any person writes basically to express thoughts because they love to do so, to tell about something they love, to share experiences and feelings, sometimes to ask questions, and no doubt every composition teaches us something, and at times to tell about important events. So, whenever you see any write up, it is basically written to fulfill one of these things. Alright, now let us begin our topic picture composition. So, what is it actually? Students, a picture composition involves writing sentences based on a given picture or set of pictures. Alright, when we write any picture composition, we actually explain the picture or the set of pictures which are there before us. And when we do so, it requires the writer to carefully observe the given picture and describe it in the form of a story or composition. Composition means any write up. It can be a paragraph having meaningful sentences. Children, your picture composition should be such that it should give an idea to the listener about your pictures. Okay? Now, as everything, whatever we make, involves some steps. In the same way, when we make a picture composition, it also involves steps. So, let us see. All right, the first and the foremost thing is we should carefully observe the picture, and that is very important. Observe means that you see all the things very carefully. Ask questions and note down the answers to these questions. Now, what questions? Children, when you see a picture, you should ask yourself, what is it about? Where is it happening? If possible, try and see the timing of the things. Analyze, try and find out what are the elements of your picture, how are they feeling, what is happening. So, all these kind of questions you should ask yourself whenever you see a picture and you want to write a composition based on it. Arrange the answers or points in a logical order. Now, children, this is very important. Whenever you write, you have to see that your information is logically arranged, and that comes with practice. Write meaningful sentences to form a composition. Your sentences should be grammatically correct, should be arranged properly, should have good vocabulary, and you will learn all this in today's session. Then write a title to the composition, to your paragraph based on the main theme of the picture. Children, whenever we see picture or set of pictures, we should always try and find out what is the actual idea which is given by that picture. What is it actually about? And that is the theme of that picture. Alright? Now we'll learn how to implement all these rules with the help of a picture composition. So, let us start. Let's practice. Yes, these are 4 pictures for you. There is a title already given in it. A visit to Uncle John's fish farm. As this is your first session, so I have provided you the title so that it becomes easier for you to think about these pictures. Now you have to look at the pictures and helping words below. I will be providing you the helping words. Before that, let us have a closer look at our pictures. So we have first and second picture for you. Now children, what do you see in your picture 1? Yes, you're right. There's a lucky fish farm. There's a man, a boy having a bicycle, a tree. Alright. Then in the second picture we can see there is a fish pond. There are ducks in a pond. The boy is feeding the ducks. There are ducks on the side in a pen. Pen means the house of ducks. Alright. This is the way we study our picture. We understand what can be seen in our pictures. Let us have a look at number 3 and number 4 now. In the third picture, we can see that there is a man, there is a boy. They both seem to be happy because we can see them laughing. They are carrying a fish. That means the boy must have caught it from the pond. This is the way we understand and we make the things out of the picture. And in the fourth picture, you can see they both are looking happy. They are cooking the fish on the barbecue. Alright? So, based on these information which we have got after looking at our pictures carefully, we will try and write our composition. Now, before that, I told you I will be providing you helping words also. So, here are your helping words. Visit, proud, feed, fish pond, catch, delicious, barbecue, ducks. Children, whenever we write any picture composition, we make use of our nouns, knowledge of articles, verbs. We can use them in any verb form. And the most important thing is, in order to make our picture composition interesting, we should always use certain adjectives. Like here, I have given you delicious and proud. These both words are adjectives. Then visit, catch, feed, they are verbs. Barbecue, fish pond, ducks, they are nouns. Alright? So now you have to make use of the information that you got through the pictures, the questions which you asked yourself, and these words. Now let us understand what kind of questions we should ask. See children, the following questions will help you plan your composition. These are the set of pictures before you. Let us see what questions we should ask. Who is the composition about? Now you can see there is a lucky fish farm and we have already provided you the title. So based on the title, we can say that composition is about Uncle John and I. I here means the boy. When did it happen? Now children, to this question you can answer in many forms. You can imagine it to be a summertime. You can imagine it last month, previous week, last Sunday, because we are not giving you any particular time to it. So here lies your creativity. So let us take it on last Sunday. Where did it happen? Yes, that is very easy to answer. I have told you it is farm. Uncle John's fish farm. What happened? Now what happened means in every picture what do you see? Like fed the ducks, went fishing, caught a fish, cooked it. These are the key points which are happening in our pictures. Okay. How did they feel? Now this is very important. When you have find out what, who, when, where, the sequence of your ideas, whatever things have happened, you should be able to write how you feel. Means the incidents which are happening in the picture, finally what feeling is coming out. We can see in the last picture they are smiling. So we can say we enjoyed eating the fish. Is it clear? This is the way we understand and analyze our pictures and gather our informations. Now children, before you actually set to writing, before you actually start writing your composition, always write these information somewhere for yourself so that there is no mistake in your final writing. And remember to use the hint words. So now final draft means after learning how to write our pictures, how to take care of our verbs, how to answer our sequences, how to make use of our helping verbs, the key points, the keywords which are given to us. Let us see our final set with our informations. So we can see that the boy, he went to a farm and whose the farm was? He went to his uncle's farm. Then he fed the ducks. We can change the verb forms. So we are using feed as fed. He caught the fish in a net. Then they cooked it in a barbecue. Then proud. When do you think the child will be proud? You can see in the third picture he is happy catching the fish. So we can say that he felt proud after catching the fish. So by this we have used all our hint words. At the end we can say it was delicious. What was delicious? The fish. So this is the way we actually make our sentences in rough or in our mind by making use of the informations and helping words. So now are you ready for the final picture composition? Okay, let us see what is our final picture composition after studying, after watching this video. Last Sunday, I went to visit Uncle John. He has a fish farm. I went there by bicycle. Now, this was not a hint word. We have made use of the picture. You remember the boy? I can show you again. He is riding his bicycle in the first picture. Okay? So, we are using this information. So, I went there by bicycle. It is not very far from my home. Again, this is a common sense that when you go somewhere by bicycle, it must not be very far. So sometimes we add our sentences on the basis of what we gather information from the picture. I helped Uncle John feed the ducks. They live in a pen near the fish pond. Then we went fishing in the pond. We wanted to catch some fish for lunch. After a while, I caught a big fish. I felt very proud. Uncle John and I cooked the fish on the barbecue. We enjoyed eating it. It was delicious. So, if you see, our picture composition has logical ideas which are arranged as per the pictures given to us, and it also has made use of all the helping words which were provided to us. Okay, so I'm sure now whenever you see any picture or a set of pictures, you can easily frame a composition based on it. Just remember the key points. Observe your picture. See the bigger things that you can see. Then focus on the minor things, the smaller parts of the picture. Then ask yourself questions about where, what, when, why, how do you feel. Then try and write the words for yourself somewhere that come across your mind immediately when you are watching the pictures. Use adjectives for your nouns to make it more interesting. Make use of the verb forms properly. Take care of the tense involved in it. Do not miss any picture or any helping word. And at the end, go through your picture composition again, just like we will do now. Last Sunday, I went to visit Uncle John. He has a fish farm. I went there by bicycle. It is not very far from my home. I helped Uncle John feed the ducks. They live in a pen near the fish pond. Then we went fishing in the pond. We wanted to catch some fish for lunch. After a while, I caught a big fish. I felt very proud. Uncle John and I cooked the fish on the barbecue. We enjoyed eating it. It was delicious. Now I advise you that you copy down this picture composition in your English notebooks so that you can revise it again and again. Alright? So, that brings us to the end of today's session. Thank you for watching. I sincerely hope that this video must have helped you out in forming better picture compositions. And please, now whenever you see any beautiful picture, any interesting picture, try and write a composition yourself. Go watch the video again to learn in a better way. Bye for now. Take care. Happy learning. See you again in the next session.